The sun, the fiery heart of our solar system, the celestial engine that powers our world. It's the source of all our light, our warmth, our energy, and life itself. We orbit it, we rely on it, we plan our days around its rise and fall. It's so constant, so dependable, that we barely give it a second thought. But have you ever stopped to wonder, what if, in the blink of an eye, the sun just went out? Not in billions of years, but right now. What would happen to our planet and to us? First, an eerie calm. For about 8 minutes and 20 seconds, we wouldn't notice a thing. That's how long it takes for light from the sun to travel 93 million miles to reach Earth. We'd go about our day, completely oblivious to the cosmic catastrophe that had just occurred. Then, the last rays of sunlight would kiss the Earth goodbye, and the world would plunge into an absolute, unending darkness. The moon would vanish from our sky, as it only shines by reflecting the sun's light. The familiar stars would blaze brighter than ever before, but they'd offer no warmth, no comfort against the sudden, shocking night that has enveloped the entire globe. Every city, every ocean, every forest would fall silent under a blanket of perfect black. The immediate darkness would be just the beginning. Without the sun's warmth, Earth would begin to cool, and it would happen frighteningly fast. Within just 24 hours, the average global temperature would plummet below freezing. Within a week, it would drop to around -100 degrees Fahrenheit, colder than the most frigid Antarctic winter. Frost would crystallize on every surface, and the oceans, which hold a vast amount of residual heat, would begin to freeze over, starting from the surface and slowly creeping downwards. Snow would fall relentlessly, burying cities under a thick, permanent layer of white. Life as we know it on the surface would be in a desperate race against the cold. Humanity's fight for survival would begin in earnest. Our world, built for sunlight, would need to adapt to eternal night. We would scramble for warmth and light, huddling together in the growing dark. The power grid, heavily reliant on solar in some places, would falter. Our best hope would lie in geothermal energy, tapping into the Earth's own internal heat, and in nuclear power plants, which could provide electricity and warmth for decades. People would gather in underground shelters, in deep mines, or in specially constructed habitats near these new power sources. The surface of the planet would become an uninhabitable, frozen wasteland, while humanity's last survivors forge a new existence in the deep, clinging to the faint, artificial glow of their technology. But the chaos wouldn't be confined to Earth. Without the sun's immense gravitational pull holding everything in place, the entire solar system would unravel. The planets, including our own, would no longer be bound to their orbits. Earth would become a rogue planet, a silent, frozen sphere cast adrift into the vast, cold emptiness of interstellar space. Our world would begin a lonely, aimless journey into the void, a cosmic wanderer carrying the last precious sparks of human life. We could travel for thousands of years before we ever came close to another star, our fate tied to this dark, icy ship. Deep beneath the frozen surface, a new civilization would take shape. Humanity would become a subterranean species, learning to thrive in eternal night. Bioluminescent plants and advanced hydroponics, powered by geothermal or nuclear energy, would provide food. We'd create artificial light that mimics the sun, trying to preserve our psychological well-being and maintain some semblance of a day-night cycle. Our culture, our art, our stories, all would be reshaped by this new reality. We would be a people living in a bunker, floating through the cosmos, telling tales of a time when a great warm light filled the sky. From a great distance, Earth would be an almost invisible speck, a dying ember in an endless sea of black, perhaps with faint, glowing patches of light from our underground cities visible through the ice. It would be a stark and lonely monument to a world that once basked in the warmth of a star. The sudden extinguishing of the sun is an almost impossible scenario, but imagining it reveals a profound truth. Our existence is incredibly fragile, dependent on a distant burning ball of gas. It reminds us not to take the light for granted, to appreciate the warmth on our skin and the blue of our sky. For we live and we thrive, all because a star burns for us. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey into the dark thought-provoking, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more cosmic explorations.